Hi, so
Dan Schneider.
So what? No.
So what kind of Robot Master or Maverick would Dan Schneider be? Would he be
Yeah.
Freaky Fungus? And he'd just be the giant foot from Courage the Cowardly Dog?
So, we're going to deal with what a lot of people will argue is possibly the worst level.
Yeah, this is the
game.
worst stage in the entire game.
Oh yeah, Steve Bloom Man's level is totally horrible.
And how sad is it that Steve Bloom, of all people, gets wasted on the worst level? Anyway, faces in the game for those who paid enough for it. Enjoy.
Oh fuck!
Oh look, there's Terrence.
I was just about to say. Based.
So
Terrence,
that's why you hate the game.
Wait,
No.
You're in it.
Wait. Are you serious, Terrence? Did you actually pay enough to get
Oh
your face in the game?
no! Fuck that. I don't even honestly remember. Jesus Christ! Look at and some of these have already been posted twice.
Also, I know one guy artist I follow named Andrew Dickman.
That name sounds very familiar.
He's an artist. I've retweeted him plenty of times.
Okay,
I feel like I followed him and then stopped following him for a reason.
Alright, now, I did quite the breakdown.
Yes! Yeah, that's ringing a bell. He's a lot of, he does a lot of Mega Man art, right?
Yes, Mega Man, Mario's.
Yeah, I used to follow him, but I unfollowed him for some reason.
He designed one of the enemies for this game because he was a backer.
Tragic.
Okay.
But hey, it all works out in the end because right now he's working on those Looney Tunes shorts.
Oh, he is?
Is he now?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
The new Looney Tunes shorts that we got currently?
Mhm.
Nice.
I think he was a storyboard artist for one of them.
Okay.
Anyway.
This
so
design is literally Elecman from Network. How did they get away with that?
What? Are you telling?
I mean, they have Ray being Zero, so.
No. Oh, well, yeah. Ray is Zero, while also a mixture of base from Battle Network as well.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah.
Anyway,
I mean,
yeah.
Beck pretty much looks like Mega Man.
Anyway, anyone who's seen my playthrough will know that I did a very elaborate breakdown of why this level
And
is
by
terrible.
very elaborate, he means that the part was over 30 minutes long.
You know, dude, you seem to be allergic to parts that are over 30 minutes long. You should really get that checked out.
I think it depends.
Because sometimes it feels like you can only say so much about complaining about why one particular stage is bad.
I feel it depends on the game. I feel like an RPG can definitely go on for more than 20 minutes because there's only so much you can do in an RPG in 20 minutes.
But a platformer...
Now, it depends though. With a platform like this, there is a lot wrong. Especially
also with our group, which is no disrespect to you, everyone else is busy with stuff.
That is true.
Yes.
Like Marcos and Terrence are the most busy out of all of us.
Which I guess explains why you may need to. Okay, but yeah, let me talk about all the problems with this level. It has one hit kills at the wazoo, and if you die, you have to start this entire level over again. There is no checkpoint except for after you get to like the boss segment, which means.
But it's like this is. I feel like I understand what they were doing with the idea of it, but it's just the execution.
Not only that, but while you're transitioning from room to room, you can get hit. That's an unfair hitbox right there. And this stage is terrible with Ray. Like I said, Ray has to feed off of enemies. The problem is that enemies don't always respawn, especially in this stage. So that means that
now you have Dinah to drain the electricity for this section only. If she could do that for the entire stage, that would have been so much better.
And
I feel like you should deserve that for beating her.
I know, right? Like I said, her boss fight is not that fun.
Because I thought they were going to do what X1 did, whereas like this overall scenery would change after you defeat.
To this day,
members.
X1 is still that fucking rainbow unicorn because there have been several Mega Man games in the past that have tried to replicate that, and they haven't done it very well.
Something about Mega Man X is just lightning in a bottle, man.
Yeah, X1, especially since the development hell that they all went through, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, X1 will never be...
One of the developers was expecting. Well, I mean, his wife was expecting, so he had to like balance between this and that. It's like, yeah, sorry, I have to go. Bye.
Again. Here's the thing. Inafune was in charge of that, and so okay, Inafune has had experiences of crunch under his belt. Why was he not able to maintain this? Well, of course, there was all the different.
Because crunch is bad.
Well, yeah, crunch is bad.
Did Inafune even make this game? Like, design it. Like, do the program and make it.
Design. Okay, here's how it went. Concept pretty much laid all the groundwork out for Integrate. So, in terms of level design or whatnot, Concept pretty much called the main shots. It's just that they had Integrates do it. It's
so
sort of
like
how
beautiful this background looks. Sort of.
I guess. I mean,
it's
okay.
I was like, okay.
I mean, it's fun. Oh, goody.
Oh my god.
What?
This is the fucking Crash Bandicoot boss.
Pinstripe?
This is Pinstripe.
In a lot of cases,
it's literally in the same office.
Also, it's kind of weird what they're talking about concerning current events.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Can I talk about this?
I wasn't even paying attention.
That's the thing about
talking
this
about
okay.
The freedom and whatnot.
Yeah. Here's the thing about this level.
You gonna pull fucking TSSZ?
Shut up.
So here's the.
Don't worry, they won't be missed.
Here's the thing about
it's a real shame that guy had to delete his entire website and screw over people who were getting paid to work on there without any warning. Great job. Anyway, continue.
Funny you mentioned sloppy. Thing about this level, during it, there's a lot of dialogue that talks about possibly how the world may be. Like, yeah, out of all the levels, this is arguably the one that tries to do the world building best. And there's sort of this implication of him being the first ever robot president or whatnot. So I guess that this is the president of everything's his office, whatever.
America.
And supposedly setting all robots free. Like, okay. Apparently, according to the
Oh my god, this is the precursor to Detroit Become Human.
Also, you gotta love this. He bounces stuff off the screen at you. How cute. But anyway, though, but yeah, that's the thing.
I'll give my No.9 this. The writing is at least not as offensive.
Ooh, fair enough. Oh, I will give you that one.
Look, when you open up with a robot sitting in the back of a bus tries to be subtle, you lost.
Oh. I mean, hey. There's one thing that Detroit has that this doesn't, and it's Hobo Clancy Brown.
Yes.
Well, he's not so much a hobo, he's actually a cop.
Yeah, he's the Big Lebowski Clancy Brown, because he fucking looks like it.
Pretty much, yeah. And he is great in that game.
Look forward to our eventual commentary of that game.
Yeah, you fucking doing it? Because I am.
No, you are.
I don't have the game.
I'm getting it. I'm sending you a copy right now on Amazon.
Alright, and I'll just sell it.
You guys are seriously going to go into the awkward world of David Cage?
No.
I would never do it. I would only do a David Cage Let's Play if it was live and we were together doing it. I would rather shoot myself and eat grass at the same time than do a commentary over it. A game like that needs to be self-harm.
You sure love doing self-harm to yourself, don't you?
I get off.
I think we need to talk after
too.
You know, if you design him correctly, this dude kind of looked like a Pokemon or a Yu-Gi-Oh antagonist.
Yeah.
In some ways, he kind of looks like a blonde Phoenix Wright. So does that make him the Ben Judd of this?
Oh yeah, you're right. He kind of does.
Wait, who does he look like?
A blonde Phoenix.
Yeah, that's the
Did Inafune have anything to do with Ace Attorney?
Yes. Okay. Here's the thing. By the time of Apollo Justice, he was the main guy calling the shots. Producer was. He is the reason that Shu Takumi had to make Ace Attorney 4 when Shu Takumi really wanted to move on from the series and just make Ghost Trick. Which led to Ace Attorney 4 kind of feeling like a pressured sequel of sorts.
Actually, he did want to make a new Ace Attorney 4 game, but he wanted to do it with an entire new set of casts. But
the cats was
the higher ups are like, put Phoenix Wright in it. Put Phoenix Wright in it. So, and unfortunately, the game suffered as a result because Capcom were in the idea that no one wanted to buy a Ace Attorney game without Phoenix Wright in it.
Which is part of the reason why we don't have great Ace Attorney over here.
No. The reason is because it has Sherlock Holmes and that public domain copyright stuff is.
Oh yeah, that too. But you know what I don't get? Why don't they just come out right and say that that's the reason? They just say, "Oh, we really want to, but we can't."
The same reason why we can't get Sonic 3 and Knuckles anymore.
That's also legality stuff, yeah. Oh, sorry. Were we talking over the story?
Yes, who fucking cares? Anyway.
Well, the story here is like, alright, so we're gonna have to go to a prison and speak to Dr. Blackwell. This one, it also hints that Dr. White has some involvement with him and doesn't want to speak with him again. Meanwhile, with Beck and Dr. White, we'll have to go to the Cherry Dynamics in order to stop the place from going amok.
So what are you going to do first? Oh, the
prison, because honestly, both these stages are bad.
Okay. I like the Robot Factory one better, if only because I like all the interactions you get with the Mighty numbers. Like, I'll admit, I was honestly expecting them not to show up in the level when Dr. White said, "Oh, I'm taking them with me because you know how cheap this game is." But no, they actually got them in there.
This stage might be bad, but you know what's not bad? Zelda's fat fucking ass.
Ah, her hitbox. Yes.
You all set?
So you guys ready for Metal Gear Solid? You know this stage was a Kickstarter stretch
No.
goal, right?
No.
Yes, this is a Kickstarter stretch going. Wow. The disappointment just leaps off the screen at me. Okay, let's talk about Call. Call was originally supposed to start off robotic, but become more human as she learned off of Beck here and there.
Was that confirmed, or were we assuming that?
No. That was literally stated in the Kickstarter that Call would become more human-like. Hence why the fans got such a big involvement with, choosing her design and everything.
Yeah. Unfortunately, everyone chose the most basic one because she's the closest that lives to the wall.
Oh, by the way, Dedge, I have a bit of a fun fact for you. Turns out that, yes, Call D did end up being the design for Trinity, but that actually wasn't done out of spite, but apparently because Inafune noticed how popular the Call D design was, despite not winning the vote.
Sure she was.
Well, she did have a following called the Call Depository, where a lot of people imagined her as Dr. Wily's daughter and whatnot.
But the one that looks like a flight attendant wasn't that popular?
Dads, that one just had the biggest rack.
And that's why she should have been the most popular.
Exactly.
Somehow this one won.
So yeah, I posted something in the Discord because I saw it, so you guys have to suffer too.
Recharge your shield energy. Use that as
honestly,
check
that
the
is not.
Discord.
Honestly, that is not nearly as bad as.
Zelda's cute. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, honestly, that is not nearly as bad as Last of Us Part 2 anyway.
What are you talking about? It has a 95 on Metacritic.
I don't know. I prefer everyone's golf, honestly.
Excuse me.
Okay,
yeah, something got in my throat.
Was it a golf ball? Or
it was probably the vision of the dead dog, and reminded me how much of a bad person I am, and that I should feel bad. And man, seriously, the more I hear about that game, the more I absolutely fucking despise it.
Okay, so
just steer clear of this, and you'll be doing yourself a favor. Trust me. Anyway, shall we talk about this level? So
let me actually, before we get into that, I just want to talk about this Kickstarter itself. The stretch goals. Number 1, 2 more stages. Which one were those? I believe it was the opening stage and maybe the Robot Factory. No.
It was the opening stage and this stage for Call, I believe.
Let me continue. Next, Mac and Linux versions. Okay. Next, New Game Plus and Turbo mode. Okay. Next one, making of documentary. Documentaries are expensive. Next one was Boss Rush mode. The next goal was PS3, Xbox 360, and Wii U versions.
Wait. Did we even get that boss rush mode?
I think so. Yeah.
It may be as an
It's
extra, but not,
extra
you know...
after you beat the game.
Which is weird, because there was a definite time for them to totally have a boss rush, but they decided not to put it in the game, which, you know...
Is good.
It's weird, though. Isn't that supposed to be a staple of Mega Man, though?
I'm not complaining.
Yeah, that's the less in this game, the better.
No, especially since boss rushes in Mega Man really aren't good.
I'd say
Every time
Mega Man
Cole
11.
speaks, I just want to fucking...
This is bad because you have the calls. She only has, you know, she shoots slower. She's not as strong as Beck.
And by the way, want to know the biggest caveat? She can't assimilate squat, which means that you won't really be able to
it makes sense from her design standpoint, but the problem is because she's not a Dr. White creation. She's Sandoz.
That said, though, that means good luck getting points. You know what's weird is like, well, they still make them seem like they'd be assimilatable, but why bother?
I don't understand why they had to do that. Just make like this enemy right here was designed specifically for the stage,
and it's annoying.
I like it, especially that.
I'll give it this.
Yeah.
It's one of the few enemies that actually works with Call's game design, but then you have the regular enemies who, well, they seem like they should be assimilated, but they can't, and that just makes the game feel like it drags on. Whereas these bosses...
Look how tedious this is.
Yeah, it is tedious. But like, here's the thing. Call
it looks like a Ben 10 enemy.
Call is overall just weaker than Beck.
Yuri's in this game.
Not in a good way.
Oh, yeah.
Yay, we did it.
There's
oh, wait.
There's a
hold
challenge
on.
mode.
Yuri was the better Ben.
An aversion to combat in Beck's vocal patterns, while
I love that line, because that points out how, yeah, we were going to have her act more human, but we decided not to include that story point. And
Scrap, I guess they wanted to add it more for a sequel.
As you can imagine, people who were really invested in...
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Hold on, gotta listen to this. He's about to spout a meme, and mind you, a very old meme for a 2016 game. Yep, we referenced the Sony E3 2006.
Hey, the Sonic Mega Drive comic also referenced that as well, and people love that to death.
Wait, I thought the giant enemy crab was a Star Fox reference.
Nope. Sony E3.
Hit the weak point for massive damage?
Yeah, that's literally the Sony E3 thing.
Yeah.
What year?
2006.
I thought that was a fucking Star Fox quote.
Nope. 2006, which means that, and mind you, this game came out in 2016. So that was a reference, 10 years old.
Again, that's nothing new. Other stuff referenced old things all the time.
Yeah, everybody references old. I think it depends, because if you use a meme that's been popular like currently, then yeah, you're following the times and it's gonna age. But at least you used it when it was popular. Using a meme from like 10 years ago is like, who are you fucking targeting?
No, it's again. The Sonic comic did it as well. So
here's the thing: the Sonic Mega Drive comic had class to it. That's why people liked it. People didn't like this one as much because, well, okay.
I think that's what you should be complaining about. It's how you use it, not the idea.
Oh yeah,
of it.
True. Okay, fair enough. I will say.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. It's kind of cringe when the comics use it too.
Because
to be fair, the comics did it.
Nothing will ever be as bad as when Mad was referencing a lot of internet stuff. Remember Mad? The show on Cartoon Network?
No. Nothing will ever be as bad as when the new Powerpuff Girls cartoon did it.
No.
Remember No Me Gusta Bubbles? Remember that?
No. I'm just saying, when you have the troll face on your show, you have a problem.
What wasn't the problem with that godforsaken show? Also,
Mad was a good show.
No, I'm talking about the new Powerpuff Girls.
I was talking about Mad because it had the troll face in it.
I was talking about the new Powerpuff Girls show. Ooh. It sounded like you were talking about that too because that show also has the troll face in it.
It does. Again, I only watched 2 episodes. I didn't care, and I feel like it just died.
Unfortunately I unfortunately was subjected to it back when I had to watch it with my girlfriend. It was.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah, I'm sorry that you two aren't together anymore.
On the one hand,
oh, was it dark? Because I was gonna make a joke that I was saying I'm sorry he has a girlfriend. Not that he was watching Powerpuff Girls.
Hey, Terrence. At least he actually had a girlfriend before.
Yeah.
Okay. This boss.
How's your sex life?
This boss is terrible. Absolutely terrible. It can glitch. It can glitch horribly, as Dead saw during my playthrough of it. Sometimes, okay, here's how it's supposed to work. It calls down a box. You pray to God that the one that it will come down is a handcuff bot.
I think it happens to Gigaboots as well.
Yeah, here's the thing. Sometimes...
What the fuck was that?
What?
What was that jump animation? He was like, ah!
It's blinded, so it's like trying to see.
So here's the thing, though. Sometimes it will not work properly, and sometimes what's in the box is literally random. And there's pretty much no way to stop it. Also, when you run out of shield energy, good luck dodging those bullets.
It's not hard to dodge. You just have to climb under it.
Yeah, but then you risk getting hit because of the wonky hitbox.
And one thing I do like about Mighty Gunvolt Burst is that if you choose Call, you do get an option to choose her costume, and her costumes are her beta designs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you can have the flight attendant or the one with glasses.
I mean,
Really?
Yeah.
I also kind of want to say that, you know, even after Mighty No.9, Call kind of had a purpose, but now that 11's out, you know, Roll's new designs just literally better in every single feasible way possible.
But I'll give Call this. At least she actually did fight like Roll.
What are you talking about?
Have you played Power Up? Excuse me, she fucked shit up with a broom.
That's a non-canon story.
Hey, still.
Marvel vs. Capcom. Fuck off. I win. Checkmate.
That's still non-canon.
Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Because if we're gonna go by that logic, that means Peach is extremely useful.
Sure, why not?
I mean, yeah, she's fucking S tier in fucking Ultimate, so.
Yeah,
but people hate Peach, don't you know?
Well, okay.
I'd hate fuck Peach.
Okay. I can understand after Odyssey and whatnot. I can understand people hating Peach after Odyssey and whatnot, but that doesn't change that she can be useful. Anyway, that boss fight was terrible.
Yeah, look at Call. She's fucking tired of this too.
Seriously though, what purpose did Call even have, really?
Be cute? I don't know.
Be the Roll to his rock.
Basically.
That's the point. I see it.
Roll.
Basically, that's funny. You're
no, I wasn't making a joke. Shut up, Deji.
You're giving me the blues
I'm angry.
right now.
Now I'm angry.
Yeah, okay, good.
We'll see you in the next part.